Music with meaning, love in a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
Hello, this is Simon, back on the air with another very exciting Music with Meaning show. And hold on to your seatbelts, because today we're going to be literally taking you
out of this world.
And what do you find out there in outer space? New worlds to conquer.
Now if you think heaven is the end, playing harps and floating round on clouds, boy, you'll be surprised when we get up there and find that heaven has come down here with lots of exciting work for you. Busy for the Lord, things we like to do, like we're living now, only better, with a brand new body to explore the universe. There'll be new worlds to conquer, the universe to rule. There'll be new and fresh horizons if you're willing to be God's tool. We will travel with the speed of thought and enjoy every minute of it. Oh, we'll enjoy every minute of it if we're faithful into the end. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, 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 bon voyage. We will fly from star to galaxy, ruling and reigning for eternity. So who says that heaven is the end? For the true believer, that's when everything begins. There'll be new worlds to conquer, the universe to rule. There'll be new and fresh horizons if you're willing to be God's tool. We will travel with the speed of thought and enjoy every minute of it. Oh, we'll enjoy every minute of it if we're faithful into the end. There'll be new worlds to conquer, the universe to rule.
Oh yes, heaven's not the end, folks, but just the beginning of new worlds to conquer. And that was Michael with one of his popular favorites. Well, one thing is certain, that whether you're rich or poor or whatever your material possessions are, one day you're going to have to leave it all behind. But that doesn't bother club member John Fisher too much, because he's got his riches in heaven.
Look at all the lonely people sitting in their ivory towers, spending all their time to reach the top, never really knowing where they're going, what they're showing, wasting all their time until the end. But I've got my riches in heaven, where neither moth nor rust can corrupt. Gonna leave it all behind, leave it all behind. Gonna leave it all behind, leave it all behind. Many lonely hearts are wandering in a life of loneliness, trying to find happiness in things, making love to to all their riches, stealing from their brothers and sisters, never known the joy that comes from love. But I've got my riches in heaven, where neither moth nor rust can corrupt. Gonna leave it all behind, leave it all behind, gonna leave it all behind.
From the USA, that's club member John Fisher, leaving it all behind.
Songs of love echo round the world. Songs of love whisper to your heart.
Action.
All right, Tom, this is X. We've got you. Move.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
I surrender. You got me. Just let me turn my car off.
Look out, Chief. He's got a gun.
This is for you, Chief.
Romance.
Oh, David, you're so sweet.
Would you mind if I kissed you?
Oh, David, I feel something special for you, too.
Drama.
This fog is so thick, I can't even see the rest of the squadron.
I can see something out here to the right, Major.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I can't quite tell. It's coming closer. Oh, no! Major, watch out! Oh, no! Major!
Don't miss Music with Meaning radio dramas, a new exciting feature on upcoming Music with Meaning shows.
It's the wonderful, beautiful Music with Meaning show.
And guess what, folks? On the show today, you're going to be hearing one of those true life stories. And it's actually a thrilling scientific account of a true life after death experience. So stay tuned for that. But right now, let's listen to Jeremiah Russell, who today is also gazing upward and wondering what lies beyond the sky.
There'll be a time in every man's life when he must find what he's looking for. Will it be fortune and fame, or a sweet loving wife with a castle on a hill, or is there more? Or is there something more for him beyond the sky? La 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 la. Or is there something more for him beyond the sky? There'll be a time in every woman's life when she must find the one she's looking for. Will it be a man who will love her all of her life, or when he's tired of her, love her no more? Or is there something more for her beyond the sky? Ah, la, 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 la. Ah, la, 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 la. Or is there something more for her beyond the sky? There's a king that everyone should know, but isn't seen until you ask him in. He'll be every woman's truest lover, the broken hearts he'll mend. Yes, he's the good shepherd and every man's best friend. Oh, he has something more for you beyond the sky. Ah, la, 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 la.
Jeremiah Russell, looking beyond the sky. And the one thing, of course, that everybody's looking for is love. And amidst the madness and confusion of this world, people everywhere are looking around for some ray of hope, some heavenly elixir of love that could stop fighting and wars. Does such a magical substance exist? Jerry Palladino thinks so.
Oh, please don't let me forget to tell you, I never saw anything like it. I watched it like rain coming down from heaven, from heaven. I caught some in the palms of my hands and saw it was a marvelous wonder. It could do anything, it could heal everything, a heart, a body, or a soul. It's the elixir of love, the elixir of love, that changes all that it touches. The elixir of love, the elixir of love, creates new life, fixes watches. It ends all the wars and brings peace to the lands. It'll stop the wind, just lift your hand. Just like a gentle mist rolling that can be stopped by no man. I saw that in my hands I was holding the most powerful force in the whole world. But it wouldn't do anything for them, for those people who resist it. I lifted my eyes toward the world and saw it was in all kinds of places. It's in the hands of loving people. It's the spirit and power of love. It's the elixir of love, the elixir of love, that changes all that it touches. The elixir of love, the elixir of love, creates new life, fixes watches. It ends all the wars and brings peace to the lands. It'll stop the wind, just lift your hand. Just like a gentle mist rolling that can be stopped by no man. It's the elixir of love.
Played for all of you who wanted to hear that beautiful song again. That's Jerry Palladino telling us about the elixir of love.
Going through the club magazines is really fun.
Your club magazine is enchanting and breathtaking. I'd like to read more.
It's a great pleasure getting to know the Music with Meaning family through your club magazine.
I loved the interview with Joan and Wendy.
It gave me immense joy and happiness. And to tell you the truth, I sometimes read it over and over again.
It's the wonderful, beautiful Music with Meaning show.
And if you'd like a copy of the wonderful Music with Meaning Club magazine, then we'd be very happy to send you a free copy.
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens Greece. CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens Greece.
And that's our international address where you can write for free membership to the Music with Meaning Club. That's CPO 220, Athens in Greece.
Music with meaning, love in a musical key. Music with meaning, come on and learn that your soul can be free.
My name is Simon and you're listening to the international sounds of Music with Meaning.
Wonderful airwave of worldwide love. Wonderful airwave of worldwide love.
And on the show today, we're going to be tackling the rather unpopular subject of death. which should actually be a very popular subject because it happens to everybody, and it is something that we know almost the least about of any human experience. That is, until recently. And the following drama is typical of hundreds of medically documented cases of people who have experienced life after death. Get inside, Jane. I'll drive you home.
Thank you, John. That was a nice evening.
Well, I'm glad you had a nice time.
So nice to see so many old friends.
Yes, well, I hope we didn't leave too early, but, well, tomorrow's another day.
Hey, John, watch out for that crazy driver over there!
Oh, no, there's nothing I can do!
John? John? Are you okay? John?
Yes, I'm okay, Jane. Are you okay?
John! John, please answer me! Can you hear me?
Jane, I'm fine. I'm talking to you. Why can't you hear me?
John! Oh, John!
Somebody call an ambulance.
You all right, lady?
Yes, I'm fine.
Miracle you're still alive after an accident like that. But what about your friend?
I think he's badly hurt.
We'd better call for an ambulance, quick.
No need to call the ambulance. I'm feeling fine. Funny, though. But I can hear this strange ringing and buzzing in my ears. Jane. Jane. What's happening? It's my body. I'm looking at my body. And it's all messed up in the wreckage of the car.
Excuse me, mind the way, please.
Is he going to be okay?
Oh, madam, let me just have a look. I'm sorry, madam. It's too late.
Oh, my God. I'm dead. The first thing I felt after the crash was the ringing and buzzing in my ears. Then, the floating feeling of detachment from my body. I felt weightless, like an astronaut in space, an almost inexpressible feeling of freedom and exhilaration. Next, I remember watching the people trying to get my body out of the wreck. But I felt no pain, only a wonderful feeling of peace and joy and perfect contentment. Then, for a few moments, I felt the feeling of loneliness and isolation. Until suddenly...
Hello, son.
Mother. Oh, I'm so glad to see you here. I thought I was all alone. But I mean, you're dead. I mean, you look very much alive. You look so young and beautiful.
I just wanted to come and welcome you, son. To put you at ease. And to reassure you that there's nothing to worry about.
Is this a dream?
No. You're really here. And it's actually happening.
Suddenly, I felt a movement, and I began to feel like I was moving very rapidly through a long, dark tunnel. I could see a light at the other end.
light. It's coming closer. Oh, it's so bright and dazzling. And yet it doesn't hurt my eyes. Oh, I feel so much warmth and love coming from the light. It's the most marvelous feeling I've ever had in my whole life. Welcome, John. The light had spoken with me, and yet without words, just in my mind. I could see no form or figure, but I could feel that I was in the presence of a person of great love and understanding. John, are you really ready to die? Or would you rather go back? Go back? Go back to what? I want to stay here. I feel so wonderful. Before you decide, let me show you, John, this review of your entire life.
Congratulations, Miss Jones. You've just given birth to a beautiful baby boy.
The beam of light showed me my entire life, from when I was a tiny child right up to the present. Everything I ever did.
That's my toy. No, it's mine. I'm gonna hit you if you don't give me that. Ow!
I saw all the selfish little things I did against my playmates and my brother. And I saw the good things, too.
Here, brother, this is a present for you. Oh, my, thanks. That's what I really wanted. I saved up my pocket money to get it, especially for you.
And by the end, I had the feeling that this review had only lasted a few moments, or perhaps even a split second. Now, John, are you satisfied with your life? The review was very fair. I can see that God is letting me be my own judge of what I've accomplished, and it's not much, I'm afraid. If I lived again, I would certainly show more love to others, and of course, I would tell them about all this, that God is real, that there is life after death. And yet, I dread the thought of going back to my earthly body. Look in front of you, John. It's a gate and a fence. And beyond, I see beautiful fields and trees and streams and flowers. Oh, I've never even imagined anything so beautiful. It's a city of light, with brilliant, shining buildings. Such a beautiful landscape and colors, everything bathed in a sort of pale, golden light. The fence and the gate are the line of decision. If you step across the line, then you've passed the point of no return, and there'll be no more going back. The choice is yours. At this very moment, it would be so easy to cross the line and go and be in that beautiful place forever. But no, I've got to tell the others. I've got to go back. I've got to go back. I've got to go back.
John! He's speaking! He's speaking!
Oh, it's impossible, madam. His heart hasn't been beating for 10 minutes.
Jane, I've been to the most wonderful place.
John! Oh, John, you're alive!
Life After Death was based on the testimony of hundreds of people who died and were then allowed to come back to life. Their common experiences were documented by Dr. R.A. Moody in his best-selling book, Life After Life, as well as many other recent researchers and writers. And if you'd like an illustrated book review of Dr. Moody's book, then we have one in one of our Music with Meaning Club magazines. But now, to close the subject, and also to close the show, let's listen to a new song from Paul Michael called The Line of Decision.
I remember the sound of the crashing car, then a ringing in my ears. Then I felt I was floating, looking back down on my body from the air. I watched as they tried to save my life, as the ground around turned red, till at last they shook their head, saying I was dead. But I felt such a perfect peace and comfort, such a warm, painless and relaxed, but a little lonely at first. Then all of a sudden I felt I was moving rapidly through the air, to a long, dark, narrow tunnel, the valley of the shadow of death. I was there, headed for the line of decision. Was I ready to die? Was I satisfied what I'd done with my life? At the end of the tunnel there was a light that was very dim at first, but it grew so bright and brilliant, but my eyes it didn't hurt. When I met the being of light, nothing was said that could be heard, and I felt such compassion and love, but in my mind rang these words: you're standing on the line of decision. Are you ready to die? And are you satisfied what you've done with your life? You're standing on the line of decision. Are you ready to die? And are you satisfied what you've done with your life? And as I stood there before I could reply, I watched my whole life unfold before my eyes. And now you know the choice that I made, to come back down to earth and start again. Standing on the line of decision, was I ready to die? Was I satisfied what I'd done with my life?
Well, that's all we've time for on the show today. Hope that you've enjoyed it and found it interesting. And please don't forget to write for a free club magazine and membership to the International Music with Meaning Club. So, until the next time, this is Simon and all here at Music with Meaning sending lots of love to you. And see you again soon. Bye-bye.
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens, Greece.
And that's our international address where you can write for free membership to the Music with Meaning Club. That's CPO 220, Athens in Greece.
CPO 220, CPO 220, CPO 220, Athens, Greece.
And for our listeners in Indonesia, for special quick service, you can write to our local Music with Meaning Club address, which is
Box 227, Box 227, Passaminggu, Jakarta Selatan.
Once again, that's
Box 227, Box 227.